to those 5 at 5. In this southern fried haven, we feel so alive. Now Dave's got that humor, his joke of the week. Get ready to giggle, it's honesty we seek. And Rob's southern word, oh, it's always a treat. With manners so sweet, now that can't be beat. So raise up your glass for a toast to this ride, to the friends that we've made and the joy deep inside. With a side of cornbread, we're all good to go. In this Cornbread Nation, let the love overflow. Cornbread Nation, where the laughter flows.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Thursday night edition of Southern Fried Podcast. Cornbread Nation brought to you by Patriot Mobile. Yes, we got to love that Patriot Mobile. I use that promo code Cornbread. You get your first month free right there. If you need cell phone service, what a way to go. How you doing this evening, Dave?
I'm good. Hello, Jake. And Dean said, hey, y'all ain't been advertising for Patriot. I said, we have. We bumped them to the front of the show. we still cover them. I said, oh, yeah. We'll always advertise Patriot Mobile. Always.
Darn skippy. Hey, look here. We always advertise this, too. Southern Fried Podcast Coffee. Hey, y'all need some good gourmet coffee? There you go, right there. Ship is included in the cost on it. Man, it's some good coffee. 40 plus blends and what is it, 4 or 5 teas we got in there too?
Well, about 8.
Okay.
They added a couple.
Yeah, we like I like sweet tea, but you know. And let's not forget Mammoth Nation, America First Marketplace. Hey, this is where Americans go to shop. Dave's a member. I'm a member. Hey, look, American values first, right here. They put the values that we appreciate. None of this nonsense. Veterans, Christian, America first. My goodness, Mammoth Nation, guys. Your money goes to support conservative causes and beliefs and not thrown away on some of this woke DEI, all this other garbage. Don't waste your money. Vote with your wallet. Mammoth Nation. And while we're talking about Mammoth Nation there, and we talked about Patriot, Dave, why don't you lead us off on W Podbean?
Well, I like the W. I'm a big fan. First affiliate we had, promo code Southern Fried. They run a great specials. They're always running new flavors, mystery flavors. It's a fun company to do business with, and they give you great deals. And I've ordered from them several times. I've used that promo code myself, and because we get a deal as the content creator, but I went ahead and used it because I wanted it to, I was testing everything out, and I just kept putting it in anyway. Great company, a lot of fun. No jitters, no crashes, no sugar, and that's saying a lot because you can't say that about. I don't know of others that say that. They've got a special blend that's really cool. I use the powder, usually either in a tub or the single use, and just pour it in some water, cold water, and shake it up, and you're ready to go. Podbean is awesome. It's a great platform, doing some MP3s all along the way. It's an area that we're going to really begin to grow even more, and we've got a decent following. But we have a lot of programming out there on MP3. Everything gets switched around and pushed up. If it's not live, it gets switched around and sent up. And Podbean is the rocket that helps us get most of that done. Love Podbean. You can get your first month free. You'll save $14 by using that top one, business plan. If you want to use a business plan, that's the bottom one. We're about in the middle of we're not masters yet with them, but we're getting closer because we've got a lot of hours and a lot of people have seen it. So it's a great platform, and I want to say thank you because I'm glad we got them, because I could never get Kaylee to do a video show with me, but she's agreed to do an MP3 show, Pawpaw and Kaylee. I have no idea what we're going to talk about, but it'll be teenager talk, and I'm just going to see where it goes. It's scary.
No matter what.
It'll be interesting, We'll pull down
Nice.
clips off of it and put up in shows. But that was supposed to already had our first show, but we're kind of find a time we can do it and record it. It won't be live. We'll record it most likely. I don't know. Maybe I talk her into live. She just don't want me seen on screen.
Okay. Well, speaking of scary, y'all
Yeah.
here on Halloween night, we're going to have Three Ravens published and doing a book release right here on the Southern Fried Podcast. So hopefully we're going to have some of their authors on here. I'm really looking forward to this. Hillbilly's going to be here. Oh, and I'm reading the book, so I'm getting caught up on the Special Task Force, Joint Task Force 13. Yes.
All right, and let me tell you how this is working, because I actually did a little digging myself, because he had said it and I wanted to make sure I was saying it right, because he also pushed out about them being on our show, and it's pre-order. They're doing pre-orders. It is truly going to be released on Halloween, and they're going to be with us on Halloween as we have a party for that. I did my pre-order today for the happened at a trailer park, and Kindle. I think that's $3.99. You can't beat it. You could buy the whole series of It Happened at a Trailer Park for the cost of one hardback, throw it right down on the Kindle, and you're ready to go. With Amazon, that's one click, easy peasy, no muss, no fuss. They don't charge you until the Halloween day, and then it'll instantaneously download to your Kindle or whatever you're doing that with. And that is cool. I can't wait to have them on.
Yeah, and it's Halloween. Trick or treat for adults here. Come on. Join us. You will definitely
let's have some
enjoy
fun.
it.
Who knows? Maybe Robert will dress up.
I'll probably definitely wear a wig. And speaking of Rob dressing up, look here. We're also affiliates of the Hodge twins. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, this makes me happy. Yeah, I'll keep throwing this one here up. I'll keep throwing it up there from now on. Hey, y'all hit that QR code. Get some of their great merch out there. Hey, Hodge twins rule. They're almost as good looking as us, Dave.
I ain't saying a word.
Almost, guys. You got a little ways to go, but you're getting there. Okay, y'all need a little bit more seasoning.
The Hodge twins.
Yes. All right. Well, you want to start us off on this Cornbread Nation show? I got my notes right here. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
The jack legs, and I'm gonna go ahead and mention my first two, because I used one of the vent, but one of them was the lady on the phone. I was really upset about that. She's definitely a jack leg, and just got on my nerves. Don't ever do somebody like that. Salespeople, that pressure tactic don't work with a Southern man. We like things simple, straight, honest, and we don't like to be talked down to. So that was one. I'm gonna go ahead and do two, and then I'll do another one. People that go to buffets and they go up to the counter, I don't have a problem with them being there, but the people that are coughing constantly, let somebody else get your food for you. Please don't go to the buffet, because the little shield that they have, that don't stop all the cough germs that are flying around. That drives me absolutely bonkers. I can't stand that. I mean, I'm not talking about just a regular, I'm talking about coughing a lung up kind of cough. Exactly.
Hey, you want some of that shrimp?
I will instantaneously leave and go to the other side of the buffet. I promise you. That is horrible.
Those peel and eat shrimp. They ain't got no breading on them. They're all a little slimy anyway. They're you don't even know if it's where they coughed or if it was the shrimp.
Oh my gosh. I mean, come on, folks. Have some common sense.
Uh,
All right. That's two of mine.
Okay. My first one this week, when you're out there and you're fishing on the lake or something, all right, it's all public property. You can fish anywhere you want to. But you knuckleheads that feel like you got to be within 15 feet of my boat while I'm out there fishing, or right on top of me while I'm fishing from the bank, hey, bite me, you're rude. Go find your own dad blame spot. Dadgummit. I don't need you crossing the lines with me. We're not fighting, we're fishing. Go somewhere else and do it. Quit ruining my life. What the heck? You a jackleg. Stop it.
I'm going to add in one because you just reminded me. I don't get to do it a lot because life is busy, but when I do go to yard sales,
yeah,
there is a sickness that occurs, and when I go to one, I don't never let. If I pick it up, I carry it around with me the whole time. If you pick up anything and lay it down, there's something in some people's brains that makes them go instantly pick up what you got. Like you just you put gold back down. And sometimes I'm just looking, I might be thinking about coming back and picking it up. I won't never do it, or if I do, I won't set it back down. I have had this happen so many times. So they'll be watching you more than they're looking at their stuff. You sit, like I'm in books. I like books. You'll sit a book down, I swear to you, they'll run right over there, pick up the book, and put it in their stuff. I don't know what that is, but it drives me nuts. Man.
Okay. My next group of jacklegs, it's not the companies, it's the people. The people that work for these scam robocall companies. All right, what kind of low life do you have to be? How bad does your life suck that you spend all day long making everybody else that you call on that phone miserable? You do it just to piss people off. You're not doing it to make sales. You're doing it because you enjoy infuriating people. And you people that work for these companies, most of you are about halfway rude anyway. I'm sorry, this goes back in with Dave, sir. And y'all drive, you really try. And if people don't buy it, then you get mad, then you cuss at them. Hey, I can do it right back at you, you jackleg. If you're not happy with your job and your life, go find a different one.
That's it.
Don't take it out on me. I ain't stupid, you jacklegs.
That's it.
All
right, my last one. Listen, I know we all look at our phones, and when you're driving, you're not supposed to do that. When you go to a drive-through, if you can't multitask and look at your phone, which everybody does in the drive-through line, and pull up instead of sitting there like a dead elk while there's 3 spots ahead of you and you're deep in the box in your social media, you're a jackleg. It's okay if it's a slight delay. I'm talking like a half of a second. It's like, oh, they moved up. I ain't talking about that. We've all had that. But when somebody is so engrossed in their social media that they're seriously, I've seen almost 5 cars pull up where they're just sitting there. And I don't like to blow my horn at people. I really don't. I hate that myself. But somebody behind me always will. I let it go because I know some Bubba Joe back in the back. He's going to be going, hey, let's go.
Yeah. And and I know what the people are thinking. Well, you can't get your food till I get mine. It doesn't matter how many cars ahead of me go. But it doesn't work like that, you morons. We got to get the orders in back behind us so they don't have to sit there and wait forever for their food when they get up to the window.
That's right. You're processing orders.
Yeah.
And you're messing up the people. They have a counter on most of those restaurants, and they have to clear that line,
Yeah. Sometimes.
And the ones that do that, here's what's bad. The ones that do it, they got the phone up like this. Not down here. They shouldn't be able to see. They shouldn't be driving. If they can't see peripheral vision that the car in front of them has moved up, it's time to stop driving.
Yes, I agree. Jacklegs, get out there and walk. That kind of goes hand in hand with my last one, with my last jacklegs of the week. Distracted drivers, just in general. And that's why I put distracted drivers. If you're going down the road and you're distracted by every leaf, twig, squirrel, everything going on, cell phone ringing, you adjusting your radio, you putting your lipstick on, get a drink of your cold PBR, whatever. I'm not facilitating drinking and driving. Okay. I'm just saying. You're getting your cold drink of redneck beverage. You okay, Diet Mountain Dew. Let's change it to that. and you're out there doing all this stuff here,
That's what I got.
and you're distracted all the time, quit driving. I mean, dadgummit, I'm epileptic and I have seizures in the car, fairly regular. And dadgum, I'm less distracted than they are. Quit it, you jacklegs. There's other people out there. Be respectful of them because you ain't got no respect for yourself. At least have it for somebody else. Jacklegs.
Yeah, it's all coming in my brain tonight. I've been seeing a lot of videos, and I'm a pro blue line guy. I'm glad police do what they do. Sometimes they get on my nerves too. But these videos of these officers that are screaming at senior citizens and cussing them in the worst way, and their little dementia may be going on or something like that, and they're taking it personal. And these are young officers right out of the academy, not long on the field, and they're treating our seniors like that. They do not need to be police officers. Anybody really, but especially seniors. And I have seen more than one video lately where, and I'm talking the language, I'm telling you, you'd feel like popping somebody if you got talked to like that. It's totally demeaning. They're using really bad language. They're saying things like, "Are you stupid?" or something. That's uncalled for. A person like that does not need to be a police officer. They don't have the brain for it.
No.
Man, that makes me mad. Can you imagine your grandpa getting pulled over in the old truck, and he's getting to the point where you're almost ready to take the keys away, but you're not quite there. You want to let him have a little more independence, and he doesn't notice that the officer wanted him to pull over. It happens. And he drives off, and they try to act like he's running from the law and throwing all these charges at him. He just didn't even realize that he was being pulled over. He just didn't realize it. And you get to the window, and you start screaming at this guy, and he's a veteran, and you're talking down to him like that. Man, that burns my butt right there, man. That just burns my butt. Treat our seniors with respect. Come on.
Absolutely.
All right, that's Jack Legs, a little extended version. I like it. It's good. Let's go to Breadheads in history. And, we may have actually covered this guy before, but I saw a great article on him, and I just thought I would cover it a little bit. But Casey Jones, John Luther Casey Jones, was born March 14th, 1964, and died in 1900. And, of course, if you know the story of what happened, he was an American railroader who was killed when his passenger train collided with a stalled freight train in Vaughn, Mississippi, Jake. Jones, he was the engineer for the Illinois Central Railroad based in Memphis, Tennessee, and Jackson, Mississippi. He was noted for his exceptionally punctual schedules, which sometimes required a degree of risk, though this was not a factor on his fatal last journey. He was there was some disagreement about the sequence of events that night, April 29th, 30th, 1900. He was due to run the southbound passenger service from Memphis to Canton. He made more money doing that. But there was an absence of another engineer, and he decided to take over that service through the day. And it may have deprived him of his sleep, they think. He eventually departed 75 minutes late, but was confident in making up the time with a powerful 10-engine number 382 called the Cannonball. He was, of course, they called that the Cannonball Run. That's where you get that phrase. And they also made a commemorative postage stamp out of this. But anyway, at high speed, he did not know there was 3 trains occupying the station. One was broken down. Some of the cars were sticking out on the tracks. And of course, yes, you know the story. He locked it down. He held his post. He told the other guy to jump. The guy lived. He got knocked out, but he lived. But he slowed that train from I forget, it was 85 down to 35 or something. And he held on to the controls. And of course, we get the Ballad of Casey Jones. And, these early pioneers and stuff of people who made the rails go, or the stagecoaches, and later on airplanes and stuff. Some of them have paid with their life. It's a dangerous profession, really it is. And, let's give these folks a little credit for the great work they did in carrying passengers. I mean, think of how far we came from, say, 1830s, 40s till 1900. The train revolutionized everything in America and really the world. But you went from horseback or buggy, stagecoach, and you went to mecha. I mean, you went to engine, and that made huge differences in the development and the westward expansion of Americans across the country. So he was just one of many. He's not the only one to die, but he was pretty dang famous. Casey Jones, great breadhead in history, stayed at his post and died.
Yeah. Hey, that's a rare quality in this day and age a lot of times.
Yeah.
Well, my breadhead in history is going out to a group of people, and you kind of sort of touched on this. And I'm throwing it out there. I'm going to say police officers. Hey, you guys, and I'm not talking about the jerks. I'm not talking about the ones with the chips on their shoulders. But there's some of the best people in the world that they want to help. They want to serve. Most of them do. Don't let the few jacklegs that are out there bring you down. I know everybody's dealt with one. He's usually some young guy. He doesn't have enough seasoning on him. But most of these guys that are out there in our police force and our sheriff's departments and stuff like that are there to help you, not hurt you. Okay? Yeah, and let's keep that in our minds. I am a great supporter of Blue Line, much as Dave is. We don't like jerks any more than anybody else does, and they're out there. We know they are. But for the most part, they're there to keep you safe. So
Very good. All right. It's time for our Southern Fried 5 at 5. The year is 1978. Can you
okay.
guess the top 5 TV shows according to Nielsen ratings and rankings? It might have dipped into early 79, but because the way the season runs is through like that. But 78, 79, the top 5 TV shows,
Oh,
1978.
Let's try this. All in the Family.
Was not in the top 5.
Okay. Mork and Mindy.
They started a little. That was number 3. Mork and Mindy was number 3.
Real People.
No.
Oh. Wow. Hee Haw.
No.
Bonanza. No, that was before that.
Yeah, it was way before that. That was Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
It wasn't top 5.
Buck Rogers.
Nope.
Man. Starsky and Hutch.
That was a good guess, but that's not it. I'm sure they were top 10.
The Incredible Hulk.
Nope.
Wow.
You're gonna kick yourself when
Wonder Woman.
Nope. Although that's a good guess too.
Wow. Dallas.
It's a great guess, but no. Remember, they just started around 77. They hadn't really hit their stride yet.
Okay.
They were fixing to explode and that was right around that time.
Dukes of Hazzard.
No, it's a good guess, not the Dukes.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna kick myself. What do we got?
Number 1 show, 1978, according to Nielsen rankings, was Laverne and Shirley.
Oh my gosh.
That was a very well-watched show. My mom watched it. It was on every week in our house. Number 2, and you're going to really kick yourself for forgetting this one, Three's Company.
Oh, Three's Company, yes.
And we got Mork and Mindy. Number 4, Happy Days.
Yeah.
Was a big one. And I was surprised at this one, but at that time, the time frame we're looking at, Angie was number 5.
What was Angie?
I remember it, but I didn't know it was top 5.
I don't remember it. So,
well, my mom watched stuff like that. So, it's that.
That was a fun one. Oh.
But that's cool. 1978, early 79. At this time frame, that's what came out. I definitely know that Three's Company, Laverne and Shirley, and Happy Days, and Mork and Mindy were huge, man.
Yeah,
huge.
I love Mork and Mindy. Still do. I like going back and watching the repeats on it.
All right, we're gonna flip around. We're gonna let Uncle Jim go first, and he's upset, and he wants to. We'll let you decide who was better tonight, because Uncle Jim said I'm getting involved in the dad joke. He don't think Bubba's as good as he thinks he is. So here is Uncle Jim. Hey, it's Uncle Jim here for the Southern Fried Podcast. I'm the star, not them two knuckleheads. And that Georgia Bubba with his dad jokes, what does he know about dad jokes? You know what? I'm going to get in on the fun here because I got to let him know he don't know all this stuff. So Georgia Bubba, I caught him. He was chewing on electrical wire. And I said, Georgia Bubba, what are you doing? I said, I'm going to have to ground you. And then he said, well, how long am I grounded? I said, well, until you learn how to conduct yourself better. You get it? Georgia Bubba, Uncle Jam is the man.
On behalf of the Southern Fried Podcast, I would like to apologize for Uncle Jeb. I'm going to go ahead and do that now because I don't see how Georgia Bubba's can be any worse. But let's find out.
Let's find out. What you doing? Hey, it's Georgia Bubba for the Southern Fried Podcast. I want to tell you my dad joke of the week. I was at school and I had a question, and I asked the teacher. I said, "Do trees poop? Do trees poop?" Teacher thought about it for a few minutes. Said, I don't know. I said, I do. So the teacher said, Georgia Bubba, do trees poop? I said, where do you think number 2 pencils come from? Ha!
I like that one. I actually like that one. Georgia Bubba for the win. And once again, we're going to apologize for Uncle Jeb. But Georgia Bubba, this is go first. This is a first. Thumbs up.
There you go, Georgia Bubba.
Oh
man.
I love it.
All right, it's time for Robert's words of all kinds of stuff.
Day in Southern etiquette. I got a couple of things I'm going to throw in here. The words of the day, Southern words of the day is fissinta and to do. Tahdo. Tahdo. Okay? We're going to use them in a sentence. You ready? Yeah, you've probably heard this conversation between a husband and a wife. I'm fixing to take out the trash. I just have one more thing to do first. These are very important words. Fissinta and to do. It's not to do, it's to do. It's fissinta. It's Fissinta. Fissinta. I'm fixing to take out the trash. I got one more thing to do first. All right. And y'all come south, y'all may not recognize these words, but it's very important that you learn and understand them. Okay? That's just for our Yankees up there. The Southerners already know them. All right? It's Southern etiquette. Oh my gosh. If you get in a Southern man's vehicle and you riding or you driving, it don't matter. And he's got that radio on the station, don't change it. Leave it the heck alone. He's got it there for a reason. He likes it. He don't need you putting on no bebopping, jack slapping, rabbit hunting junk. Hey, music on there. Leave it alone. Don't change his radio station. And sure enough, don't pop that CD out, throw another one in there. He may not be done listening to it. We listen to things a little slower down here. Okay? Leave his radio alone. Southern etiquette.
I love Appalachian. I was telling a girl at work, and I've heard her say it before, but I was busy and I didn't really think about it. And the other day, she said it over and over again. And I started laughing. She said, "You're talking about what I said, didn't you?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "But I'm not mocking. I love it. It's Appalachia language." And for reach, she says, "Wretched."
I reached over and grabbed that thing.
That's it. And now I can't stop. I can't not hear it now. It's great.
Yeah.
A wretched.
All right. And now I got my 5 more things that you can say to your fishing buddy, but you can't say to your sweetheart. All right. Wow, that thing's got a big mouth. That
Okay.
gets a shot. Or, man, that's a fat one. Shot. My rod's bigger than yours. It's not the size, it's the angle of the dangle. Sorry. That one just don't make the size limit. All right, that's our 5 things just that you can say to your fishing buddy, but you can't say to your sweetheart at home. We might be moving
All
to
right.
the restaurant next week.
A little music news, and then we'll go straight into fan mail. The late great Ace Frehley was laid to rest with about 70, a private service with about 75 friends, mostly musicians. Yes, Gene, Paul, and Peter Chris were there. They have both released some complimentary things. They didn't release the rest of those that were there. They did not do an autopsy, but they are running toxicology and other things, and they're going to give official cause of death here in a couple of weeks, I think. But a lot of tributes are pouring in, and I would suspect that there will be some reissues going on.
Yeah.
It was said that he was working on a third part of a trilogy of albums that he had released 2 already, and I don't know how far he got, so I don't know if that music will ever see the light of day.
Wow.
But Ace Frehley was laid to rest back in New York. He's a New York kid, and I hope that there'll be a resurgence, and a lot of those great old albums will jump up in the charts, and some of the old concert footage, which was just fantastic. So I do know that Eddie Trunk was there, who he was friends with Ace, and he was on his show a bunch of times, and I heard a lot of those interviews. So that was nice that he was there. And which I'm, I was glad, because there were times that Gene and Paul had been mad at Eddie Trunk because of his friendship, I think, with Ace, because there was some War of the Words going back. But anyway, rest in peace, Ace.
Absolutely.
We'll miss you, buddy. So,
Absolutely.
yeah. It's time for fan mail.
I got them right here. For those of y'all who don't realize, on our fan mail every week, I'll check out 5 letters at random that come in through our fan mail. Using my great and amazing redneck abilities, I'm going to divine the answers to these questions. I'm going to shoot them to Dave, and he's going to read the question.
Yeah.
All I'm going to give you is the answer and who sent it. All right. This first one here is from Whipped in Ohio. Whipped in Ohio.
Whipped in Ohio. Okay.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
Yes. Yes, dear. To Whipped in Ohio.
Sound like the kind of thing that gets you in trouble.
Yeah. It's yes, dear.
Hang on. This one was kind of mangled in the trip, my man. So hang on here just a second. I'm having to straighten it out.
All right. Well, I shoved it in there pretty hard. Whipped in Tennessee.
Well, I noticed that, I noticed that. So you got to give a brother a second to get
or Whipped in Ohio. I'm sorry. The answer to your question is yes, dear.
All right. Dun, dun, dun.
I shoved it in there pretty hard. It may have got turned over.
Yeah, I'm having trouble here. But but here we go. I think I've got it straightened out here.
All right.
No, that's not the right one.
What, did they get mixed up in you? Those things get cross-combobulated sometimes.
That's not it. I can't make that out, man. You're going to have to redo that.
You ready for it to come back through?
I'm ready for it to come back through, man.
I don't know if I can. Let's see here. I don't have another one here. Right. Did it fall back? Did it come back on my end?
Well, we've had some trouble, and
Oh, there it is. All right, let's try again. It's on its way. Sigma, this is a variety show, sir. We'll be answering the questions at the end of the show. We'll go through the comments. Did it do it that time?
I don't have it. It's the first, folks. It's an absolute first.
My goodness.
I don't know. We might have to run a commercial. Let's
see here. I don't know what's going on here. I know it's I know it. It's got to be here.
Well, there's a problem.
Well,
sometimes mail gets lost in the mail.
Well, my goodness.
There is no mail. Maybe your powers is not working this week.
My powers is working. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now.
This is the first, folks. We've never had this happen.
My goodness.
Maybe all that talk about trains and stagecoaches, it's back on the Pony Express or something like that.
All right. Well, wait a minute. Let's try this again.
All right.
Yeah, it's still in there. What the heck? All right. I'm going to do a countdown this time. I'm going to do it right.
All right.
3, 2, 1, 1. There you go.
Well, that was hot. I think we got it.
Okay.
All right. And the question or the answer was
yes,
so long ago.
Yes, dear. And it's from Whipped in Ohio. The answer to your question is yes, dear.
All right. What is the correct response to your wife if she asks you to do something?
Yes, dear.
Well, that's a given.
Yeah. All right. I have in my hand the second one. This is from Whooped in Tennessee. And we know, if y'all know what whooped feels like, because y'all played Georgia and Alabama this year.
Oh.
Whooped in Tennessee. Yes, dear.
Again?
There you go.
So
see if that one.
We have the same answer?
Yes, dear. Yeah.
All right. It did come through. What is the correct response to your wife if she says she wants to go somewhere?
Yes, dear. Okay. I have in my hand the third one.
All right.
This is from Beat Up in Georgia. At Georgia, we played Alabama this year. We know what it feels like. Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Oh, that comes up. Oh, there it comes.
Once again, yes, dear. That one was hot too.
Yeah, I got it squeezed up now.
What is the correct response to your wife if she says you go with her to her parents for dinner?
Yes, dear.
Parents for dinner.
Yeah. The fourth one. This is from Butt Kicked in South Carolina.
Yeah.
I ain't believing this. Yes, dear. Yes, dear.
Oh. All right. Let's get this thing opened up here. Sometimes I get all jammed up in the transfer.
I know.
All right. What is the correct response to your wife if she wants another pet? P-E-T, pet.
Yes, dear.
Yes, dear.
That's from Butt Kicked in South Carolina. I have in my hand the last one. This is from Across the Line, from somewhere south of the Mason-Dixon line. Shut up until I see the Amazon bill. Shut up until I see the Amazon bill.
Heck is that?
It's from Across the Line, south of the Mason, or across the line, south of the Mason-Dixon line.
You shoved that one way back there. All right.
Yeah.
All right. What is the correct response to your wife if she questions the amount of money you spent at Bass Pro Shop?
Shut up till I see the Amazon bill. It's all fun and games, but you cross the line now. You see what I did there? I was setting up for this. Okay. Oh, you see how that worked out there? Okay. I'm glad. I bet Georgia Bubba appreciated that too.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, 30-second break. We'll be back with our redneck destination of the week. We're back in Georgia.
Okay. I'll go
be right back. All right. As you know, we go around the country to these redneck events. We've been in many states. We started out in Georgia. We've been in Georgia a couple of times. We are back in Georgia for the Rob's coming in on two wheels. We are in Blue Ridge, Georgia. They have an event called the Redneck Motorcycle Games. And we have 13 total events that they were willing to share with me. Some of these I have a lot of or quite a bit of information. Some of them I have very little. They get a little coy on some of them. Some of them are pretty standard. Some of them I don't have a clue. But all right, 13 events. The Redneck Motorcycle Games in Blue Ridge, Georgia. A really nice area, Blue Ridge. Yeah. But there's a lot of open spaces out there. It's a good place to hold an event like this because you can crank up them hogs and nobody's going to say much. So
absolutely.
You gotta watch out. You can't get around a subdivision with the hogs. I mean, they get mad. So
yeah.
Event number 1 is called Beer Run, Walk, and Crawl. The idea is not to spill your beer as you navigate through a run, walk, and crawl obstacle course. And those that have spilled the least at the other side get the most points, or somebody's a champion. They measure the beer left in the cup. And of course, it's just a red Solo cup, Yeah. But they have them marked and they weigh them and they do all that stuff. But it's also a time thing. So it's time and spillage. So the best time with the least amount of spillage.
None of them get back with any beer in those cups. They don't because they drink it before they get up there. Every one of them go, whew, man, I'm hot. Mm.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Event number 2 is called Slosh Ball. It is a kickball filled with beer. Now, I don't know what the objectivity or what it is. I don't know. They wouldn't give me no information, but slosh ball was what I got out of them. But I do know that they fill it with a keg of beer, as much as a small baby keg or whatever will hold in there. A kick in the heck out of a beer ball. I don't But it says slosh ball, so apparently, I don't know. Maybe you're getting beer slung on you. It's like, I don't know. This game is a mystery. I don't know. They wouldn't give me no info.
No idea on that one. Now, I could see if it was a balloon or something, and you could untie it and drink it out of it. But, if it's in a ball, you can't even get that out of it. You got to have a big old 10-penny nail poke a hole in that ball, and then you can get the beer out. Of course, that is like a big flat Frisbee. I don't know.
I'm assuming that it doesn't have. It's not filled with beer all the way, so the ball is a little bit wobbly. So it's probably these guys are already kind of tipsy from the first event.
Why would they waste that beer though? Why wouldn't they just use water? That's what water's for.
I don't know.
Oh, come on,
because when it's over, somebody's going to drink the beer out of there.
Okay.
They're not wasted.
Oh, you got to win to drink the beer.
Yeah, I do know that.
Yeah, and if it's wobbly when you throw it and you're already been drinking, then it looks like it's going straight.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I got you. I'm with you. We're on the same page now.
Event number 3 is called the Mud Pit and Slide, and what they do is you're driving your motorcycle into a mud pit, and you're kind of going into a slide as you're getting there, and you get points for distance and style as you slide into this mud pit with the hog.
You know who's going to win that, right?
I don't have a clue.
It's the guy that doesn't have a Harley, but he rides a hog in there anyway. Going, Suey! That's who's going to win that one.
Event number 4 is pretty standard, although I don't know what they use. They call it redneck skeet shooting, but I don't know what that means. I understand skeet shooting, but what's redneck about it? There's some.
That's where they get the rednecks out there, and they line them up on the far side of the field, a long ways away. Because you don't want them too close, and they run around. And your job is to shoot the redneck. It's like skeet shooting with a shotgun, but you're doing it with bird shot, and they're far enough away where it don't actually hurt them that bad. It just stings them. It's just peppering them.
I don't know.
Wear goggles and a cup. Event
number 5 is called tarp surfing. I have no idea what this is either.
I know what that is. I've done that. You take some nice dishwashing liquid with some plenty of water and mix it all up in there, and you sling it out on that tarp, and you get a good running start. Yeah, it's like a slip and slide, but this is redneck style. Okay, so you got to do it wearing flip-flops. And when you hit that blooming thing, you got to slide. Whoever gets the furthest, yeah. I know what that is. What do you mean like watching live King of the Hill? Well, I'll tell you what. That's how you do that. There, Peggy.
All right. Number 6 is called Biker Burnout, but it has a twist. That's a common at a redneck motorcycle event. You're going to have a burnout, but you got to hold a beer on your head while you're doing it.
Once again, it's going to be the guy that does not own a Harley that shows up on a hog that's going to win this event. Because he's going to place a Roman candle somewhere where it shouldn't be placed, and he's going to light it off. And that thing's going to be shooting fireballs out of his buttock. And he's going to win. You talk about smoked bacon.
At the next The next three are disgusting, and I'm just going to tell you.
Okay.
Number 7 is called the Mud Pie Eating Contest. I think we all understand that.
Well, here's my question. Where'd you say this was? Blue Ridge?
Blue Ridge, Georgia.
Are they getting their mud from the garden or the pig pen?
I have no.
That's my question. That's
no
my only
idea,
question
dude.
on that.
No idea, but I
Okay.
don't try to out redneck a redneck. I guess.
No.
What's that dude's name? Ginger Billy? I think he could win this thing.
Ginger Billy. I think he's from up there. I don't know. If not, he ought to be.
Oh, that's disgusting. Followed, since you done ate all these mud pies, followed by the Biker Boot beer chug. And you know this ain't some clean new boot.
And once again, it's going to be the guy that doesn't own a Harley that rode in on a hog that's going to win this event.
Truly disgusting.
They make it go from gulp, 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 gulp to
Oh, that's horrible. Well, that was 2 disgusting ones. The third one is pretty common, the wheelie contest. I didn't know that they did that on hogs. I thought that was just
the guy that don't own a Harley. He's going to win that one hands down because he probably don't want to go be able to do the wheelie. And the way he's going to do it is he's going to reach back with 2 hands over his shoulders. He's going to grab that hog's tail and give it a yank real hard and try to pull forward and get your weight going forward. And that pig's going to come up on his back feet and just run like hell trying to get away from the others pulling his tail. No helmet. That guy does not wear a helmet there, chick.
Event number 10. It's kind of hokey to me, but I guess you got to croon for your gal. It's called the Handlebar Hoedown. And they hold the handlebar, just a handlebar, and they dance.
No, dude. That's not the way that works.
Dude, they're so drunk by now, they don't care.
No, dude. They've got their hair in pigtails. And so they're grabbing hold of that hair like it's handlebars on a Harley. And they're dancing around there and they were going, kiss me, baby.
Well, after you've done all these events and you got so drunk, I guess the next 3 just don't matter. But number 11, these are bonus rounds. That was 10 events. We're not bonus rounds. You got the redneck panty rocket launcher.
And you know what that is, right? That's probably a pair of your sister's panties, and they all wore out, and they got holes in them. And you still use it like a rubber band, and you launch the fireworks through the hole.
I don't know.
Thank you, Brother Hector. I appreciate it.
That's just one of those events, dude.
Well, you know, it definitely involves your sister's underwear. It's got holes in them.
Event number 12 is the hot sauce chug. How big a boy are you?
Depends on the hot sauce.
Dude,
that ain't the hot sauce chug that they need to have the event for. Well, the event that they need to have is they chug the hot sauce, and it is the how cool a toilet paper can you find challenge. That while it might be hot cooling down, it's going to be way hotter coming out.
All right, the last event.
I'm pooping fire in here. What in the hell? I'm pooping fire. Oh my gosh! Get the fire extinguisher, Bobby. Oh, I've got propane and propane accessories coming out of my buttock. Oh, ladybird! Damn it, Peggy.
Oh, hey, thank you to thank you to whoever gave us the thumbs down on the show. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
It it don't bother me. We
I
got
know
our
we do.
haters. Somebody
Yeah,
gave us a thumb down.
yeah, we got a hater over there. It's all right.
Southern Fried. Thank
Yeah.
y'all. All right, the last event. Now you gotta let me explain it, because when I say what it's called, your mind, Rob, is going to automatically, it might go to wrong things. And I need you to I need you to hold on for a minute. Just
Okay.
give me 5 seconds. It's called hot dog sucker. I might need more than 5 seconds.
Is no.
The event. It's the event is they do drive the motorcycle around. They have stations that are set up with plastic tubing, and you got to suck that hot dog up. Up through that tube, and they have so many stations that you have to go to, because you got to find one where somebody's not sucking. And it's a timed trial for how many hot dogs. You got to get them all. You can't go back if you don't get all the hot dogs. It don't matter what your time is. So there's a lot of motorcycles going a lot of different directions with a lot of sucking going on.
Was this their intent to be inclusive? Because oh, I'm out all the hot dogs. Oh, well, here you go. I mean, come on. DEI for sure. Yeah. Come on now. Look, there's some things that, at a hog run you just don't need. Okay.
After all the beer they've drank, I don't think they care.
But I'd say they definitely would want some more hot sauce to go on them things.
And they're probably crashing into each other trying to get to the next hot dog suck.
No, this is whew.
My question is who's going to put their
Don't ask that question.
Who's going to put their mouth over the plastic?
Don't go there. Don't go there. After as much alcohol as these guys have had by this time, they'll be French kissing. They don't care about who's had their mouth on the end of that hose. Okay?
That is your redneck games of the week. Blue Ridge, Georgia.
Blue Ridge, Georgia.
Shout out.
Salute. Oh, Lord. Chick Bait Lewis, thank you for popping in. Sick Buck. I know you gave us thumbs down. We don't care. We love you anyway.
I love them. They're badges of honor. I cheer every time. Thank you. Yeah.
Brother Hitcher, thank you for popping in.
If they're hating on you, you've made it.
Yeah. Popping in. Wish me a happy birthday today. Yeah, I'm old today. Get off me. Chick Bait's in on YouTube. Yep. So I got everybody covered. All right. Thank you, Lewis, Chick Bait, Earl, Janet, Sigmund, everybody else. I don't know. That's the only ones that I can see. I don't know who else is out there, but thank y'all so much for tuning in this week.
We got some on Instagram. I'm sure there's some on X, and we can't see you. We have quite a few people watching, and we appreciate it. I hope we gave you a laugh. That's the intention, is to give you a laugh. We have fun. It's a lot of fun to do this show, and we look forward to it every week.
Yes, we do. Hey, Y'all have a great day tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. We'll see you bright and squirrely in the morning on the morning show. And hey, God bless y'all. And we appreciate you tuning in.
It's
yeah, we need to do that on this one. We learned things we didn't want to know. Whew. All right. Hey, you got anything else for We Hightail?
If nothing changes, I'll have a history show on in a little bit, a little after 10.
Right.
We're going to talk about the Battle of Chickamauga.
Okay. All right. You guys have a great and wonderful day. We will see you in a little bit and then in the morning.
Yeah.
So have a good one.
Right and early.
Laughter flows, jack legs of the week, and the funny stories grow. From redheads in history to those 5 at 5. In this southern fried haven, we feel so alive.